Hello YouTube, good morning. Right, it's been a long time since I've done a video. I've got one of my silly hats on that Jane knitted for me. Thank you very much, Jane. And got my selfie stick out. Yep. I'd like to say hello to Alicia, who I've been working with. The very beautiful Alicia. I'd also like to say hello as well to all of those ladies on that table that's packing all of those things. You know who you are. Hello. Right, today I'm going to do a tour of my van. Now I will just show you my mate Billy over there. He's itching to get out, ain't you, Billy? Here, Billy. Say hello to everybody. Yeah, we'll get him a bit later in the video. But yeah, there's my mate Billy. So, right, let's take you outside and give you a tour. Right, the tour of my ambulance outside. This is a different camera to what I normally use, so I don't know what the video quality is going to be like. But, right, so what have I been doing with this ambulance? I've got it MOT'd. Which, yeah, I took a little bit, well, a little bit, not a lot. I've bought myself 4 brand new tyres. I don't know how well you can see them, but those are brand new tyres, 4 of them on the back. Which, yeah, that's all good. £80 a pair, I think they cost me. I've mended the back quarters, look, so there's no more holes and whatever in the bottom there. And I've also changed the rear lights. As you can see, they're different rear lights now. Also, you'll notice I no longer have the curtain hanging out the back. No, I've sorted that out. The curtain doesn't hang out the back now, which is good. It needs a bit of a wash again. I've also had this exhaust pipe extended, so as it's blowing the fumes out the side and not into that wheel arch, which isn't very good. There's another new tyre, look. So yeah, that's all good. Billy's just having a sniff out the window, ain't you, Bill? He's a good lad. I've put 2 new front wheel bearings on it, 2 new track rod ends as well, so a little bit of work up the front there. So yeah, I do like these Transits. They are very, very good. Mine is the old style, as you can see, the old style dashboard, which I think is the same as Scudo Campers. Mine has done approximately, can't read that very well, but it's 93,000 that's done. So yeah, it's inside my Transit. The seats, Billy seems to be helping with the degrading of these seats, which isn't all that good. So yeah, they're getting worse all the while, but I have to put some seat covers on them, I think. I've got this rather plush red carpet, which never seems to be clean, and I need to, well, get a new bit, to be quite honest with you. I need to get a new bit. So yeah, I'll just show you under the bonnet while I'm here. For my MOT, I did actually have to put a new battery tray on this side, because the battery just wasn't tight, which it is now. Look, because I'll give it a good old rock and it doesn't go anywhere. So it's got a nice new battery tray on there. The first thing you'll notice about mine is I have 2 batteries. I have one there, and I also have one there on the other side. Which is because it was an ambulance, basically. Yeah, I've also got this big red isolator, which, yeah, it's alright. And all of these, which are little trip things. The banana engine that I fitted, it did start smoking, a lot of black smoke at one point. So what I've done, see this EGR valve here, where we go down to here and it bolts in the manifold. I've took those 2 10mm bolts out. Yeah, I've took those two 10mm bolts out. I've put a piece of tin in there, bit of exhaust gasket, and then bolted it back on. Basically blocked that off. I did think once I'd done that I'd be able to take this off, which links the EGR valve to the diesel pump, but obviously I can't. So yeah, that's basically doesn't run properly when I take that off. So yeah, that's what we've got there. I'll just close the old bonnet, and I'll take you around the back and show you what I've been doing inside. Right, first thing you'll notice when I open the door, I've got new curtains which are a lot shorter, and I've also put a bit in here because this used to be a hole. Basically, when the door was shut, all of that was a hole, which is what the old curtains used to hang out of. But I've done that both sides and that sorted that out. So yeah, right, as we come in here, got my wood burner, which I've had lit a couple of times this year, and rather stupidly I've got my clothesline up there. Now, as you can see, I've been hanging my towel on there, which, yeah, that's all very well, but really, when you light the wood burner, where is it? There it is. It would be an idea to move the towel first, because it very nearly catches fire, and I mean very nearly catches fire on 2 occasions. There and there, so it's nearly caught fire twice. Right, I have also been making this new cupboard in the back, which it's not finished yet. I need to put a door on it and finish it off properly, but that's a new cupboard in the back there. Got my big horseshoe up there on the top of my thing. I've made 2 new drawers to go in here with a little catch on them. I made these a while ago actually. Those are really good. I'm really impressed with those. So yeah, they look quite good, I think. A couple of brass handles that I found there. Got old Billy eating his dinner there, ain't you, Billy? Are you eating your dinner? He's a good boy. Yep, he's nice and happy. I'm also going to put, I think, some cabinets up here in this space here in the corner, right the way across to about where that shelf is, I think, which will fill in from the wood straight down, which will be a fairly sizable cabinet. I'm going to do that on both sides, which will give me more room for storage, I believe. So yeah, but yeah, that's where we're at now with the old Transit. Just thought I'd give you another little tour. House That's Not Homeless, coincidentally, has got a very nice Propex night heater. I've heard a lot of good comments about those, and I may just decide at one point to get rid of my Everspasher and purchase one of those. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so I'm quite happy with my wood burner at the minute, so that's all good. Yeah, I'm quite happy. I'm going to change my electrics around a bit because I've got my leisure battery under this seat. I'm going to permanently, see, my electric comes in when I plug into the electric, and I've got 2 electric plugs at the top of the cab. I'm going to change that so it comes in next to the battery. So I've got my electric down here from the mains. I'm also going to hardwire my inverter to the battery down here, and then I have some sockets in here. These aren't actually the USB ones, of which I wanted to get, but nevertheless these are still sockets. As you can see, I've got a double brass one and a single brass one. I'm going to wire those up basically to this piece of wire that I have here, which I cut off of a steamer at work. They've got an old scrap steamer, chucking it in the bin, so I cut the cable off it. So this is for well, it's come off of a steamer. It's good cable. It's got a proper 13 amp plug wide on the end, so this will either plug into my mains plug when I'm plugged into the mains to make those live from the mains, or it will be plugged into my inverter, so those are powered from my inverter. That's the plan basically. So yeah, I may even have a look at that today, I don't know, see what I can sort out. But yeah, we'll see how we go from here. Thank you very much, YouTube, and me and my mate Billy here, we'll see you in the next video.